Happy Monday, everyone. My name is Melanie Adams, and this is First Assembly of God's Easter Devotions. We are so excited to bring you a daily devotion all the way through the Monday after Easter. So check back in daily to get your new devotion. We also want to invite you to our online streaming service next Sunday, April 12th at 11 a.m. This will be our Easter celebration service. Simply because we can't meet together in our church doesn't mean that we cannot celebrate that our Jesus, our Lord, has been risen from the dead. We are so excited. We want to celebrate with you. What a better way to celebrate? Get online, join us for worship and an awesome message from our great pastor, Bernie. So today's devotion is going to be out of John 12, 1 through 11, and this is going to talk about Mary pouring out the very expensive oil onto Jesus' feet. So 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany where Lazarus lived, whom Jesus had raised from the dead. Here a dinner was given in Jesus' honor. Martha served, while Lazarus was among those reclining at the table with him. Then Mary took about a pint of pure nard, a very expensive perfume. She poured it on Jesus' feet and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, who was later to betray him, objected. Why wasn't this perfume sold and the money given to the poor? It was a year's worth of wages. He did not say this because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. As keeper of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put into it. Leave her alone, Jesus replied. This was intended that she should save this perfume for the day of my burial. You will always have the poor among you, but you will not always have me. Meanwhile, a large crowd of Jews found out that Jesus was there and came not only because of him, but also to see Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. So the chief priest made plans to kill Lazarus as well, for on account of him, many of the Jews were going over to Jesus and believing in him. What an awesome story to know that Mary took a year's worth of wages. She could have sold that and had so much money to be able to supply food for her family. But she knew the very importance of this. This was a will, God's will for her to do this. And she poured it out, and she washed his feet with her hair. And what a great example of being a servant and doing the will of God. We hope that you enjoyed this devotion. We look forward to bringing you a new devotion tomorrow. And don't forget to tune in next Sunday, April 12th at 11 a.m. for our Easter service. Have a great Monday.